Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, Saiyan Day is officially here. It is March 18th, which means the Saiyan Day banner is live. One good thing about Saiyan Day is we always know when the banner is actually going to drop, right? Okay, so the banner's live on both Global and JP Dokkan. Here's the thing, it is exactly the same on both versions, which definitely is very good. I do like when the banner is the same on both versions, right? Now, this banner, I actually think is pretty solid. I mean, if I wanted to try and quickly, get it out, like, should you summon or not, like, it's a bit more complicated than this one. I don't think that this is, like, a definitive, like, oh my god, you must summon. Because one thing is, Majin Vegeta is very, very good, but this is the type of character that I feel like is going to be much better with dupes. Because the main focus of this guy is going to be his strong defense with the potential 50% damage reduction he could have with Trunks, and then also with the 6 key spheres. He needs dupes for that to really work. Getting a copy of Majin Vegeta and expecting him to be able to tank in the most difficult content in the game is not really wise. I don't really expect Majin Vegeta to be able to be super tanky or anything like that at 55%. It's going to be like Great Ape Vegeta. These two characters, I think, can look quite good rainbowed, but at 55%, I think they're hurt. They really want all of the extra defensive stats. Now, Vegeta is the best leader by a mile, probably on Global, because it's just these extra stats. You guys are going to find that these extra stats really do matter. I feel like this does make characters substantially better when you're able to give these massive sort of buffs like this, right? So the 200% leader skill is going to be very, very good. Vegeta overall is very good. You have reactive skill. Depending upon your luck, RNG, what exactly happens, Vegeta could be good in nearly all content, right? Like in pretty much all the different modes of the game, different events and stages, this Vegeta can perform well, but it's just a matter of having either the right units around him or having good luck, right? So we have him. Now, we have LR Tech Gogeta here as well. Now, I do want to jump out and say, a lot of people are saying, like, oh, should I get Tech Gogeta with red coins? Yes, I think you should. Getting Tech Gogeta to 2 dupes, I think, for the red zone, if you're a global player, is a really good idea. You guys know I have every unit in the game, like Rainbow, pretty much all the good units, Link level 10, stuff like that. I could not stop using LR Tech Gogeta in the red zone because of the Scouter, because of the good defense they have in base, the good defense they have after they transform into Super Gogeta. Now, don't get lulled to sleep and think, you transform into Super Gogeta and then you're immune to taking damage, because that's not the case. This guy does get slapped in the red zone because he's only got 30% damage reduction, right? But he can perform very well. He's good. LR Tech Gogeta. I do think grabbing him with red coins is a really smart idea right now. So it's like, if you don't want to summon on the banner, you could just get LR Tech Gogeta with red coins. I think getting him with red coins on JP is probably a good idea as well. Although JP players, remember the 7th anniversary LRs, all of a sudden, it's only like 4 months until you'll be able to get the 7th anniversary LRs with red coins. Like, it's not that far away, right? Global's not going to be able to get the 7th anniversary LRs until December. With red coins, right? So, that is kind of the thing where it's like, potentially, you could grab this guy with red coins right now on Global, and you'll have enough time to probably be able to get, like, a major unit or something like that around Christmas time when, you'll be able to get them with red coins. But I think this unit is fantastic. This unit being here is really big, because last year, we had Blue Cow King Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, who I've just never really been the biggest fan of that unit. But this unit here is a monster. Are they the best unit? I think Vegeta is definitely the best unit on the... Vegeta's just better than Tech Gogeta, right? Maybe he's not. I'd have to think about that some more. I don't know. That's tough. Vegeta's really good. But Tech Gogeta might be better still. It's... with 200% leader skills and stuff like that, I'd have to see what they're doing in, like, maxed, wanked out situations, and just, like, Vegeta as well. So we have those two. We do have the Trunks and Goten unit as well. Now, this is kind of, like, they're good, but this is not a unit I imagine is going to help like nearly anyone. I just don't see this unit being like a really big asset to like anyone who's going to be playing, right? Like I don't know. This Trunks and Goten unit, I'm just not really the biggest fan of them. Period. This ability right here of needing to attack in slot 1, then they get a 50% chance to dodge. Not a fan of that. I feel like if they could dodge before then, they'd be a lot better. I feel like an easy way this unit would have been really crazy and really one of the top tier banner unit. They should have done everything like this, keep everything the same, but then tack on Majin Buu Saga category allies 3 key 40% attack and defense. Right? If they just had that on top of everything they do, I would like them a lot better. Because then they'd be you could run them in slot 1 if you get lucky and they could get the dodges and stuff like that. But they'd be a powerful floating support unit, which I think would really help them out a lot. They would be so much better if they were a support for Buu Saga as well. They would then really help Majin Vegeta. This Majin Vegeta, as good as he is, does need help. This is not a unit that's going to go out there and do it by himself. But specifically, you're going to want orb changers for Vegeta. He can create orbs himself, but I don't know how often it is that you're going to be able to get like 6 int key spheres or like 5 int key spheres in a rainbow, right? Like this Vegeta could struggle if you're not getting a lot of orbs with him. His links potentially could be an issue as well. You really basically want to be running him with other Vegeta units that have royal lineage, right? That's basically the main thing with him. Okay, so we have them. Next, we have Broly. Now, Broly is also actually... I mean, I don't know if I want to call him one of the best units in the game for Red Zone, but this guy performs very well in the Red Zone. Especially because there are a couple of stages against Pure Saiyans, right? You do fight Turles in one of the stages, and then, of course, Broly is the hardest fight in the game. This Broly can perform well against that Broly fight, which is the hardest in the game. The only thing about that is you can't expect this Broly to, like, completely tank, like, the STR Broly's AoE. But, like, you could bring this guy into that Broly fight. You're running him in, like, slot 2 or 3 or something like that. He's able to stack up. He's able to get a lot of damage reduction. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could... Because the final phase of Broly is AGL. You could be 10 turns deep against that final phase of Broly, the AGL Broly. And this guy could probably be at like 500k defense, and he'd have 36% damage reduction. That would really help you. This guy is good. Like, you do want to... you could really, I think, do some damage in the red zone with this guy. The thing is that global players already have, like, a setup developing in the red zone, right? Like, maybe you get your Majin Vegeta and you've got some dupes for him. You could have INT Broly. You could have Tech Gogeta. And then AGL Blue Vegeta as your Pure Saiyan lead. You could easily beat even the Broly red zone stage with, like, these 4 units on your team, right? Like, these are all really good units. And Blue Vegeta gets his EZA here on March 23rd. A lot of people are asking when this guy EZAs. It's March 23rd. So it'll be, what, next Tuesday? Next Wednesday. Vegeta's going to be getting his EZA. This guy's incredible. That's the thing. Like, he's on this banner. He is really good. I really like this Vegeta. He's one of the best leaders in the game with this. Once you transform with him or you're fully built up down here, this guy's potentially rocking like 500k defense. This Vegeta is nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty is what this guy is. So, we could see him, I think, looking really good. And if you pull him, that would be very helpful. So, it's like you have these 5 units here who are all really quite good in their own way. Trunks and Goten are probably the worst, but I mean, they're, maxed out. They'll still be good. Now, if you take a look at the banner, AGL Bardock and Transforming Vegeta, they could help you in niche situations. Like, there's Legendary Goku event, GT Goku event, and Legendary Vegeta event missions for the 7th anniversary. Bardock could help you on at least one of those. Transforming Vegeta potentially could help at times, although, remember, the thing with Transforming Vegeta is the fact that he's been on approximately every banner ever in the game's history. I feel like he's always on banners, right? It's got to be because his leader skill is so, like, new player friendly. They're okay, but then this guy sucks. But it's like a lot of the banner is good, right? Like these 7 right here, like you'll get value. This guy, I don't really see where you're maybe like super int extreme super battle road. Like I don't think you're gonna find too much love for this guy. But these guys will really help. So there's a lot of good things on this banner. I do think you could walk away from this banner, summoning on this as a free-to-play player and getting good units, helping out. If you pull featured units, you're probably pulling good stuff, is the way this is going to work. Again, this Broly is really good. They're really good. He's really good. He's really good. They are really good, but it's just like their design is annoying. So that's solid. Global also does have a little bit of a difference here. I mean, it's packs you have to buy, right? But these packs are pretty crazy. I mean, they come with other things too. You get some keys. In one of these, you get like a gold crit skill orb. Must be nice, dude. You get all of these tickets. I usually would try and persuade people not to spend money in these games. But remember, if you're going to spend money, like these types of things are worth it. Like these packs, which will give you tickets and stuff like that. Or like guaranteed units. That's probably the one time where I think like summoning or spending money is not really going to hurt too much. But you don't want to get too crazy going down the gotcha hole. You know, one more multi. That is deadly. Be careful about spending money in these games. But I do think as a global player, like it's up to y'all. I think that this is a banner you could easily skip. And I think this is a banner you could easily summon on. Now, JP, we literally just got breaking news an hour or two ago. The Dragon Ball Superhero movie is delayed because Toei Animation actually got hacked. So because of that, who knows what April's going to look like? Like, the Dragon Ball Superhero stuff, like, I doubt it's going to come for Golden Week now at this point. We'll see what happens, because I guarantee you, Legends and Dokkan, they've got these units ready to go already. And now they might just be stuck on their hands. They're not able to release them because the movie gets delayed. So the schedules, I think, for Dokkan and Legends might be thrown out of whack by, the movie being delayed. But, in this video, I would have told JP players, like, be careful. Golden Cell, God Gohan, and Ultimate Piccolo are coming at the end of April. But now it's like, who knows, right? Maybe they could do like some crazy curveball. What if it would be super weird? But I guess one thing they could potentially do, I expect Tanabata would be Buu Saga. I do think Kid Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Spirit Bomb Goku. I do. If that is the case, and if Dragon Ball Superhero was originally slated to drop anyway, in April, perhaps they could just swap those two. Right, so like the superhero stuff would come for Tanabata in July, and then what was originally Tanabata could just come for Golden Week instead. I suppose they could do that, but that's just me sort of speculating. I don't know. I would tell y'all this. There's a chance that some units, animations, or something might be subpar upcoming, because they might, have to really like be thrown a curveball and change some things up. So we will see what's going to happen, right? So let me know what you guys think about the Majin Vegeta banner on Global and JP Dokkan being the same and all that. If you want to summon, go for it. Tell me how your luck is. But, this is a good banner to summon on. Way better than, like, some shitty yellow coin banner or something like that. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.